Hold on, guys. Da-dee-da. Oh, blissful afternoon, beautiful people. So, yes, welcome to our live. We'll give a few people an opportunity to come in and join us. Greetings. Welcome to our live. Thank you for being number one. And thank you for disappearing. Welcome to our live. Thank you for being the first one on our live. Please feel free to introduce yourself. We'll allow a few others to join us. Welcome. Please introduce yourself as you come in. And if you would be so kind as to hit the like button when you come in. I'm sitting here eating pineapple. Welcome to our live, beautiful people. So please feel free to hit the like button if you would. It's just a simple way to support the channel that doesn't cost anything. If you would just hit the thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't on your way in. That way you don't have to worry about it on your way out. Greetings. Is sugar addictive? So why are you telling me sugar addictive? You see sugar somewhere? Sugar behind me? There's sugar in my water. There's sugar in my pineapple. You know, there's a good sweet and a bad sweet. If you're talking about my pineapple, that just came out of my yard. And you're right, it is addictive. But that other sugar that you're talking about that's addictive, that may kill you. Anyway, welcome to our live. What's your name? Tim McKinnon? Tim McKinnon. Welcome to our live. We're happy to have you. Thank you for the giving us the warning that sugar is addictive. That's a good tip. Thank you for sharing that. We give good tips here. And please, as you come in, if you would just hit the thumbs up button, the like button. Doesn't cost a dime, just a way to support the channel. We appreciate you. Matter of fact, I'll give you guys a few minutes to just hit that button. And then Ash His Malvia, welcome to our live. And Ashmi as his, damn, that's a long ass mind, just tongue twister name, whatever. Welcome, Ash as his Malvia. Can you stand up? I want to see you. I think you're on the wrong channel because we don't stand up and model ourselves here. For what? For what? What kind of question is that? That's not what we do here. I will tell you what our channel is about if you would like to stay, and then maybe you can make a decision, but we don't stand up and turn around for nobody. For what? You stand up for us and show and model and turn around and twist and turn and do a couple backflips and show us who you are. But anyway, welcome to our live. We're happy to have you. In a few minutes, I will tell you what we're about. And if you choose to stay, you're more than welcome. If not, then thanks for stopping by. But yes, we're glad you're here. We're coming to you from the lovely island of St. Lucia today. Excuse the background. It sounds like motorcycles coming through. Today is a holiday here. It is actually Independence. So somebody kept telling me something about the bikes will come through. So maybe those are the bikes. Any of you ever been to St. Lucia? Because that's where we are today. And we'll take a few minutes, just give a few more people to come in with us. Today is Monday. Our lives are every Monday at 4. Every Monday at 4, and we're happy you're here. Where are you guys chiming in from? Please, if you would, wherever you chiming in from. My mother always said when you enter a room, you should greet the people. So if you're not going to say hi, at least say I'm chiming in from Grenada, South Africa, United States of America, something, Virgin Islands, Asia. We having people from all over. But anyway, the few that are here, we are happy that you're here. Hope you're having a grand day. Today's just one of those days to touch base. We've been on the lovely island of Grenada for, Friday was 1 week. 7, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 10 days today. 10 days in St. Lucia. We've actually relocated. Our channel is about, okay, here you go. Whoever wanted me to stand up and turn around and do a backwards flip, let me tell you what our channel's about. And then you make a decision if you like, because I think you stumbled in on the wrong channel. Stand up and turn around and flip around and upside down. We don't do that here. Our channel's about anybody who's ever had a thought or an inkling about leaving their country, finding a new country, embracing it, making it your own, and everything that comes with it. That's what our channel is about. So if you decide to stay, we're happy to have you. If not, thank you so much for stopping by. Maybe you can hit the like button and share the video because we are interested in growing our community. It is about 2,000 of us, and I want to thank every last one of y'all because there's no way we could have done it without you. Let's see. We got Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Empress. What's going on, Queen? We could use some of that heat here in New York. I heard. Did it snowed and everything? Did I hear it snowed? We're snowed in with a storm. Been snowing since yesterday. Michelle. You know what? None of us knows everything in life. But the one thing that I'm sure about, you know how you know some things, I call them non-negotiables. I don't never want to be cold again. That's the only thing I'm clear. I just lived 10 years on the island of Grenada, and now we live in St. Lucia. We've been here, 10 days? Hey, 10 years and 10 days. Wow, who's into numbers? That got to mean something. Greetings. Thank you for being here, Michelle. Your energy's always welcome. It's always good. It's always positive. Thank you. Brother Halal. Halal meat is evil. Hey, when was the last time you had your back broken? Okay, I'm going to excuse you. I'm going to help you because apparently you in the wrong. Or you one of them people that ain't got nothing better to do with your life. We're going to, would you like me to remove you or put your ass in timeout? Which one? I'm going to give you the option. There you go. We're going to give you a break because apparently you don't know what to do with your halal eating ass. But anyway, welcome, beautiful people. So back to you, Queen. I'm so sorry that it's so cold. when you come into the islands and hang out with me. Because I'm telling you, as beautiful as we know Grenada is, guess what? St. Lucia is just as beautiful as Grenada. Yeah, beautiful. Yes. So Tristan Game players, you sit right next to me. When was that, Tristan? Did you see me somewhere? Tell me when I sit right next to you. Tell us about it so I'll know who I'm talking to. I like to know who I'm talking to, especially if you think you've met me from somewhere. Yesterday. Oh, okay. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Because I sat next to a few people yesterday. Remember the match? Yes, I remember the match, the football match. I do. Oh, so you were at the football match. Why, thank you. Thank you for being here. Now, were you playing? Wait a minute, I sat next to you. Jamaican? Anyway, I'm not going to try to guess because I know I sat next to a Jamaican guy. And then I know I had some St. Lucian beautiful people to the right of me and to the left of me. Anyway, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, it's probably the Jamaican guy. Anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. Real Kitchen Talk is here. Now we talking. Hey, Queen, good afternoon, Empress. Wait a minute, I want to make sure that I was just checking something. Hold on one second, guys. Okay. Okay. Real Kitchen Talk. Where's she at? Let me go back to her and greet her. Hey, Queen. Yeah, Tristan, game players. I think, okay, welcome, welcome. Because you bringing it to me now. Yesterday, didn't we have fun yesterday? Listen, y'all, I was invited to my first barbecue, my first cookout here in lovely St. Lucia yesterday. And I met some wonderful people. And that's who I think that is. Wonderful, wonderful people, good energy, spirited people. And the food was to die for. The food was delicious. Wow. But anyway, yes, I've met some wonderful people and I've only been here 1 week and a couple days. And that video will go up, I think, Thursday. It's going to go up Thursday or Saturday or one of them days, but it's coming this week. So continue to follow us. And please, if you would, subscribe if you haven't. Hit the thumbs up because it's 11 of us in here and it's only 5 thumbs up. I'm going to give you all a few minutes to just go boop. All you got to do is hit that button. Boop, if you would. Thank you so much. That button. And okay, Kitchen Talk is here. And my little brother was there too. Okay, so Tristan, wait a minute, because you're confusing me, Tristan. Did you play? Were you playing? Or were you just one of us under the tent? Because we had a couple things going on. I videotaped some of the football, and the guys were good. Are you one of them? Or were you under the tent with like the big people? Let me know. Let me go. Okay, because you said my little brother was there, so I'm trusting. Okay, you said you were sitting right next to me. Well, thank you, Tristan. Is your name Tristan also? Anyway, thank you for being here. And next time you run into me, you'll have to say, hi, Miss Natural. It's me, Tristan. Yes, but I'm glad you're here. Real Kitchen said, good afternoon, everyone. Y'all hear that? She said, good afternoon, everyone. She came Caribbean style. That's what I love about living in the Caribbean. Everybody greets good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Unlike America, a whole lot of times, I can walk past 20 people in America. And I got a deep voice and I'm 6'1", I'm tall, and I got nappy hair, so you can't miss me. And I can walk past 20 people and 3 might greet back. That's bad. So thank you for coming in like that, sister. Real Kitchen said, good afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, Queen. Brenda Thomas. Hey, Brenda Thomas. I'm in the UK. Brenda, I appreciate you. Whether I told you or not, I appreciate you. And I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of Natural's Tribe. And we're happy to have you. We're happy to have you. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. Real Kitchen said, I'm here. I'm loving what you're sharing with us. Thank you so much, sister, because I was telling somebody, I don't think that the Creator allows us all these wonderful gifts to keep them to ourselves. The only way you get to keep something as precious as living in Antigua, living in Grenada, living in St. Lucia, living in South Africa, living in Rwanda, East Africa, living in Virgin Islands. Those are gifts. It's not just about you being able to lay back on the beach. Those are gifts, and you should be sharing your experience, strength, and hope with somebody else who may want to get up and leave their country, because there's a whole lot of people excited about my life. But today I know it's not just about my life. It's about sharing my experiences so somebody else can get up and do what they wanted to do all these years, you know? So thank you, Real Kitchen Talk. I appreciate you. Tristan said yes. Yes, what, Tristan? Are you one of the players? Were you one of the players? Or were you under the tent with the big people? Thanks for being here, Tristan. The Real Talk Kitchen said, oh, that's awesome. Absolutely. Marilyn, hey, Marilyn. Love the hair and earring, and yes, can't take the cold. Marilyn, y'all can have that cold. Thank you so much. I love this style. This is my favorite style. This one and another one that I may wear tomorrow. I love it. It used to stand straight up. And then this one will stand straight up. See? But I guess this one I'm leaning down. I love it. They're called tentacles. Everyone should have antennae. Antenna, and you should pay close attention to them. What is your connection to the universe? Whether it's braided up like mine or not, whether it's locks or not, you should always pay attention to your crown. Yes, all this part up here is your consciousness. That's that third eye. That third eye, it should always be open. Even when these two eyes are asleep, that third eye, that crown, should be open, but never forced open, because that's your conscious. It should open naturally. And that's how you learn. Pay attention, people. Pay attention. Hey, Marilyn, back to Marilyn. Thank you, Marilyn. And you said the earring, thank you. You know, I'm getting ready to hold, if there's any St. Lucians on here, I'm getting ready to hold a hand workshop for brown girls ages 11 through 17. I will be teaching the art of earring making and the art of wire wrapping, placing healing crystals. So you're going to get the wire wrapping and the earring making. That's 2 entrepreneurial skills. That's 2 skills in one. 11 through 17. I already have one. I need 5 brown girls. If you have a brown girl in St. Lucia that would love to learn an entrepreneurial skill that can take her far, sustain her all around the world, I'm living proof, just reach out and let me know. Let me know. So thank you so much, Marilyn, and please find a way to stay warm. Tristan said, no, I was watching under the tent, and you said, don't be shy if you pull out the camera. Oh, I did say, you know what I should have did, Tristan? I should have went around to each individual one, because I know I did a massive, I have a YouTube channel, and don't be afraid, I did one massive announcement. But you guys were so interesting, and your energy felt so warm. I could feel it. I'm big on energy, right? And the welcome was so pleasant, subtle yet pleasant. I should have went around to each individual one and at least got y'all's names. But that's okay because you're my neighbors from what I understand. And that's a community park. And I heard really good things about it. So yes, next time. Thank you so much. I try not to pull out the camera so much, but thank you. Thank you for being here. So what did I just stroll across your, oh, because I said I got a YouTube channel and I guess I'm in St. Lucia now and I'm hashtagging everything St. Lucia. So I probably just strolled across. Thank you for being here anyway. Yes. So I'm just here today to give everybody an update because I'm excited. I'm excited about St. Lucia. So thank you, Tristan, for not being shy. And yes, I will pull out the camera. I have to go study, but I'll be back. Peace. Okay, go study, and thank you so much. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Real Talk Kitchen, you are welcome. Queen, you welcome. Listen, I love everything about you. Thank you for all the energy you put into this community, and thank you for your love. Thank you for your love, sister. Elise Noel. Alicia Noel, 2763. Hi. I'm so saddened you left Grenada. Oh, Alicia Noel. I'm visiting in the near future and was planning to meet you in person. Oh, Alicia Noel. Empress, I was in Grenada for 10 years is not a little bit of time. Empress, and we just next door. So when you come to St. Lucia, you will inbox me. You will say, hey, Natural, I'll be there. And if you come into the View Fort Airport, because you know we got two, one up Cass Streets and up north, down here, I only live about 15 minutes away. And I would gladly pick you up at the airport. So when you come to St. Lucia, meet me in person. You're going to love it. You know what? It's beautiful. And thank you for following me, Alicia. You know what? As beautiful as Grenada is, Grenada holds a place in my heart. I was just sharing with the people earlier. I don't know if you just came in or not, but my only job this year is to complete my book. I'm honored to be completing it here in St. Lucia because I couldn't get it done in Grenada. Because 10 years, everybody knows. You live on an island for 10 years, everybody is going to know you or we'd heard of you. And so somebody was always pulling at me or I was always doing something or here, I don't know a lot of people yet. I don't know a lot yet because I'm a people person. That's why I say, so less distractions is what I'm saying. I'm going to do my first beach this Thursday. I'm going to do my first Sulphur Springs this Thursday. Y'all going to have some good footage Thursday. I'm meeting with my student. Y'all know I was a school teacher in Antigua and Barbuda for 3 years, but she was St. Lucian. I've seen her, but we're going to sit down and have a one-on-one. So we're going, and I'm going to share that with y'all. So I'm just getting ready. I just bought my vehicle. I got a vehicle, y'all. I bought a nice Suzuki Swift. It's nice. It's sitting out front. I'm going to get insurance tomorrow. So that'll be an experience. Going to find the cheapest insurance company on the island. But my landlord is going to share hers with me. And I was able to call Grenada today on my insurance company there. And they sent me a letter so I can get my discount. But Alicia, Grenada will always have a place in my heart. And I said I was writing my book. That's why I started telling you. So everywhere I live had its own chapter. And I'm moving right along. I'm writing. South Africa, I'm done. Rwanda, I finished today. East Africa. Guess who's next? Oh, no, next is Antigua and Barbuda, and then I will write. Grenada's going to have the longest because it's 10 years. Antigua got 3 years. South Africa got 2. All the other places, but hey. And I'm doing the good, the bad, and the indifferent. Yeah. Grenada was a whole experience. I'm telling you. A whole experience. Grenada was a whole experience. So don't be sad and pressed. Please don't be sad. I'm going to miss some people. Some people, if I never see them again, I'll be okay. But that's everywhere you go. But some people, yes. And I'm sorry we didn't get to meet in person. But I'm only next door. Let me tell you how next door I am. Y'all listen up. So I flew from Grenada to St. Lucia, right? And I came on the smaller plane, which is called Sunrise. Sunrise is smaller, but it gets you here, right? It wasn't even $100 and something. The plane left at 8:45 a.m. and we landed at 10:10 a.m. and we stopped in St. Vincent and picked up the St. Vincent crew. I'm next door, sister. Yeah, sis. So you're going to have to stretch out a little bit. Come on over. I'll pick you up at the airport. Maryland. I'm in Africa, Malawi, Trini. Hey, Maryland, you better. Guess what? I was telling somebody the other day, my next journey, I mean, I'm going to not live, but travel. I've already lived in South Africa. I lived in East. As far as Africa, it's West Africa for me. That whole Ghana, Mali, Dakar, all on that side. And if I can make it up to Nigeria, absolutely. And just move around and come on back home to St. Lucia. This is my home. And Grenada, because I'm a dual citizen. I can go back there anytime, y'all. But 10 years? 10 years is a lot of time. Yes, Maryland. All that, honey. You better do it. Yes, Africa, Malawi, Trini. I love it. I love the sound of it. Yes, Maryland. Real Kitchen. Did you happen to check out the price of homes out there? No, and I'm going to tell you why. Because that's not part of my mission. And I'm going to tell you what I mean when I say that. The last home I built was in Antigua. Of course, I had the wrong husband again. That's another story. And I vowed to the heavens and the gods that that would be the last home I built. So at this age, at my big age now, I'm surely not interested in purchasing no homes. But this place I live in, she had it advertised as an apartment. And I was telling her, if this was my property, I would advertise this place here as an apartment home because this is so much more. This is so much more than an apartment. This is an apartment home. The bathroom alone. See, I'm not interested. I sold my house in America. But I'm a 2-time homeowner. I ain't interested in owning no more. And I want everybody to know what it feels like to own a home. I'm a 2-time. Bought my home in America, lived in it about 4.5, 5 years, sold it, went and lived in Antigua and Barbuda. Antigua and Barbuda, I built from the ground up. The land was my husband's, of course, ex-husband's. And that's a whole nother story. Maybe I'll share that story, but never build on nobody's land. But I'm just saying, I'm a 2-time homeowner. So I knew when I come to these places, I always kind of write down what I'm going to do, or I have a plan in my head or something. And I knew I was going to support a local and rent. Honey, this is $500 a month. Where the hell? There ain't a mortgage in this world. Could be $500. I wouldn't dare buy nothing right now. If I could pay $500, my last one in Grenada, that beautiful tiny house, $300 US a month. Natural ain't interested in us. See, here is affordable. This ain't America where everybody's paying $2,200. Come on. So I ain't thinking about it. I wouldn't dare. That would defeat my purpose. I'm sorry, y'all. These pineapple good. So, Real Kitchen said rental and purchasing. What is a good business that is needed there? Now that's a good question. That's a good question. See, I'm retired now. And of course, we don't use the word retired. All I know is the last 10 years of my life on the island of Grenada, I had the best business I could have ever had in my entire life. I don't regret none of it. I'm telling, and I will continue. That will be a part of. Let me tell you what we're not using the word retire. We're using easier, softer mint of life. Look at my girl Wesley. She just said congratulations. Wow. She lived in Antigua and Barbuda. She was my neighbor across the street. They owned the Calypso bar. If you into food, now before I even start, if you're into food, everybody eats. And one thing I love about St. Lucia, it got all kinds of food everywhere. All kinds, even Domino's Pizza makes it over here. I'm like, I never seen Domino's on an island. But it's all kinds of local foods. There's all kinds of foods. I'm gonna tell you one that I was getting ready to do. I can tell you now because I didn't get to do it, and I ain't interested in opening a business now. But I'm gonna tell you what I am going to do. It's part of my easier, softer mint of life. Instead of retirement, it's easier, softer mint for me. Wait a minute, I done lost my thoughts. I went too many places at one time. So let me tell you what mine is going to entail. Collect my monies. Government. I get Social Security from two places. America, Antigua and Barbuda. I was a school teacher there, federal government, and I worked mental health, substance abuse counselor, mental health therapist, all that. So I could do that alone and just lay under the palm trees all day. Natural's good now, which I'm very, very proud of. Or if I just want to do something, which I absolutely want to do something, because you got to keep moving. And, you got so much life in you. So mine's going to entail, outside of those funds, I will do my Brown Girl Initiative. Teach girls 11 through 17 entrepreneurial skills that can lead to entrepreneurship. The art of making earrings, the art of wire wrapping. I'm going to hold my first workshop real soon. And also I will continue to do my CMOS, moringa, and soursop. And I'm thinking about cutting that down to just CMOS. That CMOS makes money like when I did hair. I am double mastered. I got 2 master degrees, and doing hair is still the most money I've ever made in my entire life. But guess what? CMOS overrode that shit. CMOS is wicked, and that's something that the whole world wants. And what better place? See, Grenada and St. Lucia got the best CMOS in the world. And that's me thinking business. You might want to do something else. But I'm going to tell you what I was going to do in Grenada. Naturals Vegan Taco Bar, Craft Station, Grenada. I was going to combine them two together. Nobody's done it yet. No island, no nothing. If you want to come out here, we can do it together. I hear some music out there. Now I'm just saying there's all kinds of businesses needed, but I just got here. I don't know St. Lucia. I can tell you what's needed in Grenada. I've been there 10 years. But my thing is, if you've worked for somebody, one thing about the islands in Africa, Caribbean and Africa, they need skilled human beings. Skilled. And if you work for somebody any amount of time, and I keep trying to tell people this, what will we do? What will we do when we get there? Listen, if you work for that company you're working for any amount of time, 1 month, 2 months, 10 years, 20 years, that means you got a set of skills that the world wants. Somebody's willing to pay you for these set of skills. You better tweak that thing and make it fit your life and start your own business. So share with me what you do, whatever you do now. Share with me what you do, and then I'm going to tell you how you can flip that thing around in the Caribbean and make that thing work. Yeah. So food, health, handcraft, anything hand. I had a handcraft business for 10 years, and I'm telling you, it was the best 10 years of my working history. I worked all them jobs, never had no intentions of retiring from none of them. Couldn't wait to get out of them. It drove me crazy. Listen, them 10 years that Grenada forced me into was the best forcing ever. Absolutely. So tell me what you do working for somebody else, and I'm gonna tell you how you can flip that thing in the islands. So that's Real Kitchen. I hope I helped you along, Real Kitchen. Brenda says, hi, hey Brenda, and thank you for your talk. Brenda, you so welcome. Thank you for being here. This is real stuff, because it's the reason why I started my consultations, because people was, well, you ain't know nobody, you ain't gotta know nobody. I don't know nobody in St. Lucia. I met some people when I came here in 2013. I wouldn't know where to find them people. Now I'm gonna go look for one of them, because one guy, 2013, yeah, that was before South Africa. One guy in Castries, whenever I go up there, but Castries is further up north. It's about an hour away from me. I'm down southwest. And but when I get up there, I'm gonna look for this guy, Castries Market. He fed me every day. He was a vegan shop, a vegan owner. And he fed me every day. I went to him every day and got whatever I needed to eat. And he kept blending me up all these juices and natural, local. That man took care of me. I'm gonna go look for him. And yes, Brenda, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Yep. And listen, if any of you guys have a YouTube, please put it in the link, because we like to support each other. That's what we do. So if you got a YouTube channel, type it in here so I can go, and hopefully others will go. And Alicia Noel, you're such a beautiful spirit. Completely understand. Oh, Alicia, thank you so much. You know what? Grenada changed my life. And is that rain? Yep, it's raining. And I can't wait to complete my book. And even with the good, the bad, and the indifferent, boy, I'm telling you, the overall experience is still great. I'm sitting there thinking about what I'm gonna eat. I got some mushrooms in there. I got some wheat bread. I got some onions, mushrooms, fresh garlic. Mushrooms could be my meat, I guess. And drop some kale in there and some pak choy. I'm ready to make me a nice little something. I love green food, y'all. Okay, thank you, Alicia. Thank you. Your energy feels so good too. I can feel your energy. Thank you for being here too, sister. Flowing and growing with Sister Nzinga. Peace and love, yo. We got Queen Nzinga here today. That's my sister. I love this queen right here. I'm telling you. Sister Nzinga, thank you for being there. She said, peace and love, peace and love. Love and respect. How was Belize, sister? Yes. Thanks for being here, Queen Nzinga. The Real Talk Kitchen. I fully understand. Yes, sister. So share with me what you guys do. Queen Nzinga's over there with her hands in the dirt. She's growing all the food. She's the smart one. If you smart, look, I ain't gonna say it like that, because it's not everybody's forte, but it should be. Somebody should be growing something. You know, even I tried my hand, even just before I left Grenada, I finally put my first lemongrass, because I love lemongrass tea. Before I left for America, I put some. Somebody had gave me the root, and I put it in the ground. When I came back, I had a whole big bush, and now look, I live over in St. Lucia. But that's okay. It's all kinds of food in my yard, y'all. You know what? Let me take y'all downstairs. Wait a minute. Let me see if it stopped raining. Hold up. Hold up. It stopped raining. I want to show y'all. I just bought a car. I bought a nice little car. Look, y'all, these are my welcome plants from my landlord. That one and that one. Isn't that special? Because you know I had to give all my plants away. Okay, let me go down here. I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all my little car. Hold up, I ain't got no shoes on. In Zinga. Look, y'all, this is my new place in St. Lucia. I was going to sit out here today. It's kind of cloudy today. Okay, right there is mango. Next to it is guava. Look at my car, y'all. I got to go get insurance tomorrow. You got orange, guava, mango, banana, and that's all in the yard. It's going to rain again. That's my landmark, the little broke down truck. And I can go that way out and I can go, or that way. I can go either way. But I love my place. Oh, here come the rain again. Okay, let's go back up. Oh my, rain just coming out of nowhere. Anyway. Let me get back up here, y'all. Hold up. Oh, it's coming. Hey. Let me show y'all my other little plant that I bought too. Hold up. I went to an Independence thing with local vendors, and look. She the only one I bought. All the other ones were given to me. Isn't that special? Now y'all done see my car and everything. I gotta go get insurance tomorrow. I gotta figure it out. My landlord's helping me. She's gonna take me to her insurance company. And I got all the paperwork ready. So let me see. A few more people than came in. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Let me set you back up. I'm hungry. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. Okay, Sister Nzinga. Life of Ilea Zinga. Oh, we got another Zinga in here. Wait a minute. Queen, what's that flag? Is that Barbados? Is that St. Lucia? Life of Zalea Zinga. I can't, that flag's so small. It looked like the St. Lucian colors, white, yellow, blue, black. Tell me what the flag is. It's tiny. I ain't got my glasses on, so they're squinching. Tell me life of Lea Zinga. Life of Zalea Zinga. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm a stickler with pronouncing. I like to pronounce people's names properly. But welcome. Welcome to our live. We're so happy you're here. Thank you. Tell me the flag. I see St. Lucia's colors, but I don't think that's it because St. Lucia go. I don't know. I can't see it, but welcome to our live. The Real Talk Kitchen. That sounds amazing. Yes. So Real Talk Kitchen said, "No, wait a minute." She said, "Well, I can cook Jamaican soul food. I can braid, but have no desire to do that again." Listen, sister, if you can put your hand in that pot and make a good one thing. St. Lucia so far reminds me of South Africa. There was no national dish in South Africa. It was like a melting pot, sort of like New York. Everybody was there. Well, St. Lucia does have a national dish. They got the saltfish and the bakes and the fig. And but it's all kinds of, I've eaten all kinds of food since I've been here. I love local foods, but I've had a couple other dishes. And when I went to that barbecue yesterday, it was really, really nice. It was like baked macaroni and cheese, nice coleslaw salads. It was nice foods. So if your hand is good in that pot, sister, you could go anywhere, especially in the Caribbean and Africa. Put a little twist on that thing, get a little stand, get a little nice little jerk. We can find a little building. And one thing I love about St. Lucia, it's a tad bit bigger than Grenada. Grenada was 138 square miles. St. Lucia is 238 square miles. So you got some more footage to run around. It's more space, it's more lands. I can see things clear. And I ain't even really got all around yet. I told you my car is not insured until tomorrow. I've been riding and hanging out with my landlord. And oh, guess what? Y'all had 2 visitors. Wait a minute, let me greet a few more people coming in. I'm gonna tell y'all about my 2 visitors that came. Y'all gonna say, wow, because my mind is still blown. But Real Talk Kitchen, we're gonna talk some more about that. So what? Oh, stop. Real Talk Kitchen, you plan on moving? You'll leave America. Yes, you did. Thank you for the info. Yes, Queen. The vegan bar sounds good. I'm telling you. And I was ready. I had the place, the paperwork was done. I had registered the business. It's registered and everything in Grenada. I did all that. And then the guy, anyway, that's another story, but it's okay. I got it written down. I got the menu made up and everything on my computer. Listen, I would love to share it with you, but that's the vegan, Naturals Vegan Taco Bar. Craft Station Green. I was going to blend them things. You be able to sit down and do some hand art workshops because, listen, anyway, that's another conversation. I got some good conversation around that. Yes. Mike Hawk, 1896 Kodak Black Bug fan. Okay, whatever that means. Whatever that means, Mike Hawk. Welcome. We're happy to have you. Real Talk Kitchen. I also have extensive experience in the wholesale and retail industry. Well, honey, if you got experience in wholesale and retail, see, I do wholesale with my CMOS, but guess what? Let me tell you what the issue is right now. Y'all's president. Somebody gonna either have to stick him with a pen, boop, or we're gonna have to wait until he dissipates. Now, I don't mean to wish nothing on nobody, but I'm saying because he got the post offices locked down, got the whole Caribbean by the balls. So I went and visited St. Lucia's post office, the one close to me, the one I'll be using. I introduced myself. I said, I'm natural. The post office becomes my best friend because I'm still shipping out. You ain't seen me advertising. I'm in the CMOS capital of the world now. Well, Grenada and St. Lucia are both capitals. But St. Lucia then made their name. They didn't put that stamp on that CMOS. And I'm so excited to be here. And y'all gonna still be able to get it. All my customers that I appreciate so much. But Trump needs to be out of the way. Just before I came here, y'all seen I flew to Miami. The only reason I flew to Miami was to deliver y'all CMOS, moringa, and soursat. I flew to the post office, y'all. Get your president. That's all I'm saying. Get your president, and then our party can start again. Because everybody got enough to hold them over, so we trusting that Trump will last about maybe another 3 to 6 months, and he should be gone. Now, we're going to hold space on that. That's it. So if you in the wholesale and retail, then you got business, baby. You got business no matter what it is. You got business. Brenda Thomas says you must be looking forward to the beach. You know I am. If you look through all my 10 years at Grenada, I start making videos under the water. I got pouches that go over your phone. I can't wait. My right shoulder. And that's Sulphur Springs. Let me tell you something about the sulfur. There's things that I do remember about visiting here in 2013. I didn't have no sciatic pinched nerve when I was here then. Yeah, this is mama's we're getting younger. Well, I remember after they help you get all the sulfur on you and rub it all in. I remember going under that water. That was about 103, maybe 108 degrees. My body need that round about now. It need about 108 degrees. And guess what? I can't wait. I got the date with these 2 beautiful sisters. So one is my YouTube subscriber. Now both of them are. One is an author. One is a school teacher. So she was on my live last week. And she was like, hey. Anyway, we realized and we connected. And I said, email me. She emailed me. And it went to my spam. I couldn't find it. Check your spam, y'all, when you can't find an email. And anyway, we linked up and they came over and visited me. Right here, I had my first 2 guests in my home. And I just said my only job this year is to complete my book. How about she's an author? Is the book's over there? Yup. She bought me 2 copies of her books. And when we go to the Sulphur Spring Thursday, I'm going to make sure she signs my books because she's going to show me how to publish. She said, that was so easy. I did it with Amazon. And guess what? This is what made us link up. She said, I live in St. Lucia. Matter of fact, we live in the same village. And I'm from California. I've been here 30 years. And I have been here 3 days. Yes. I said, oh God, California, Delaware, 30 years and 3 days. I said, sister, come on, let's do this. And they came over bearing gifts, 2 gift bags. One had her books in them. And the other one had some sea moss. I said, sister, because I was just getting ready to get concerned. My body was starting to feel the fact that sea moss ain't going in it regularly like I do. And I was going to say, well, maybe I could seek out my sea moss distributor, but I want to have my card first and all this stuff. She bought some sea moss. I said, sis, how would you know? She said, because I follow your YouTube channel. I said, oh my God, when you know how important something is to somebody. So we connected. And we set a date. We got a date for the Sulphur Springs. And the other lady was a school teacher. Everything that I am. Sea moss and a teacher. That's my bio. Oh man, it was just lovely. So if those were the first 2 guests, then that sets the stage for the type of people that will be crossing this threshold. Yes, you gotta be holding some good energy. You gotta be standing on something. So I'm excited. If those are the type of people I'll be attracting, you know how they say at the beginning of the year, whatever you're doing is what you'll be doing. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that was my beginning of the year. Right here, that was beautiful. And then everywhere I've been, it's just a good set of people. I done been in church settings. I done been in elder settings. I done been in community settings, barbecue settings. Everywhere I've been, first guests in my home settings, and it's all been positive, and I'm excited about that. So, yeah, Brenda, I'm looking forward. Thursday. I'm going to take y'all with me. Y'all going to see it. And Real Talk Kitchen said, I told my youngest, after she graduates from high school in May, I'm ready to do my own thing, even if I don't know what that is yet. Sister, thank you for saying it that way. Thank you. Because Natural didn't know. If you think I knew I was going to stay in Grenada 10 years and then live in St. Lucia, I didn't know that. You just got to be ready when the universe presents the opportunity. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. You can't be, no, bye. Oh, wait a minute. I'm $50 short. Oh, life's too precious and too short for that. Now, I wish you all the best, Real Talk Kitchen. All the best. But I won't be bound to the U.S. anymore. Congratulations. Just for even saying it out your mouth. And that's what we're about. We're about anybody who ever has a thought or inkling. Now, we ain't saying it's for everybody, but for those that it's for, and those that don't even know it's for them, like me. I didn't know. I knew, but I didn't know. I always embraced my different. I always wanted something different. I never cared about, listen, be ready when the opportunity presents itself. So he wants to mess up how other countries eat and they ain't do shit to him. Right. He wants to control, but he has dementia and he won't last long with the level he has. But he had that kind of war dementia that I'm going to take everybody out. He got our tariffs so high. That's the issue. The tariffs are so high. You can't charge people more shipping than what they're ordering. So small items like us, we just shut down. Post office. So I did go inside yesterday, though. I introduced myself. You will become my best friend. I shook their hand and they smiled. I said, I'll be back. And they said, okay, because I will be shipping my sea moss out. Yeah, I will. Yeah. So Galley Hughes 1652 says, what part of Grenada were you living in? I'm new here. First time today. Wow. Let's take a few moments to welcome Galley Hughes or Gailey. Is it Gailey? Because I see Gail. Gailey. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it right, but welcome. Welcome, Gailey Hughes, 1652. Thank you for being here on our channel. I was in Mount Morris when I left out, but I lived all over Grenada. I started in St. David when I first went in 2016, and I lived there to 26, so that's 10 years. And I started with St. David. And the reason why I chose St. David, because that's the ancestral home of Malcolm X's mother. You ain't have to say no more. I want to live there. I want to feel that energy. And I did. And then I left there and I went to Manjaloo. Manjaloo is called Jealous Mountain. Manjaloo. Got really cold up there at night. It was like on the top, like a mountain. Manjaloo, which is up by the prison. And then I went to Cafe. Cafe wasn't really a place I would like. It was more concrete. I like living around green. So I did some time there. And then from there, I went to St. Paul. St. Paul was wonderful. I loved St. Paul people. A certain type of people live in St. Paul. And then from St. Paul, I went to Frequente. And then I kept going out Grand Isle. I lived all over. And I ended up Mount Morris. My last 2 years was Mount Morris in a beautiful little tiny house. Once you start going through the videos, you'll see the little tiny house. And I lived there for the last 2 years. But I had an amazing 10 years, good, bad, and indifferent. You'll hear about the good, the not so good times. But for the overall, yeah. So wait a minute. I hit a button. So yes, Gailey, welcome. And please subscribe since you're here. You might as well become part of the family if you would. And hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up on your way in since it's your first time. And please share the video because we're really growing. Our community is growing. We're going on some amazing journeys. We're about to be an author. We're writing our book on every country we've lived in, from South Africa to East Africa to Antigua and Barbuda, Grenada twice before we became a dual citizen. Grenada, I am a citizen. That's my home. I can always go back there. But 10 years, I'm free enough to move too. I'm free in my spirit. You on a free-spirited channel. And we love having you here. Thank you, Gailey. Welcome. Real Talk Kitchen is, she said, I know people, wait a minute. I know people that left the U.S. with a few dollars, come on now, and never came back. They made it happen wherever they went. There you go. Now you talking. Because anybody, if you can live in America, last time I went back there, everybody was paying $2,200 a month. Wow. $1,900 a month. My beautiful place right here is $500 US a month. My last place in Grenada, that beautiful little tiny house, was $300. I dance every time I talk about it. What? Because I ain't never lived so good. Gailey says, Mount Mars, Happy Hill area. Hey, so you know a little something, something. That's right. My good friend is in Happy Hill. I miss him. I'm going to call him tonight. That's my area right there. Yeah, Mount Morris, Happy Hill area. Yes, absolutely. The junction goes straight down my junction. My road goes straight down to Happy Hill. Happy Hill to the right, to the left, take you right into town. Yes, that's where I lived for the last 2 years. Yep. And I was booth number 51 down at the Spice and Craft Market for the entire 10 years. So yeah, I got some history in Grenada. Yep. Damali life is here. Damali life, you ain't come to make me cry this kid. Damali life, you get all spiritual and emotional, all this, and we all be dropping a tear. Yes, Damali, you late today. Our hour is up in 1 minute. Where you been? Empress Love. Empress Love. How are you? I see St. Lucia loving on you, loves you. Your happiness is contagious. Damali life, look. St. Lucia feel good. You know how Bob Marley said, he who feels it knows it? Well, this is what he meant. Now, I ain't been everywhere yet. I just got my car. I'm going to get my car insurance tomorrow, and I'm going to be moving around a bit more, getting lost. They said you can't get lost. You can't get lost on no island. You can't get lost. I seen one man when I was walking, and I started laughing. I was making a video. He said, you okay? I said, yeah, but I thought I was lost. He said, you can't get lost. He said, and even if you do, I will help you. I said, boy, that's the dip. I love that. So, Damali, hey, yep, the happiness is there. I'm loving it. Feels good, Damali. Gailey says, but where is your birthplace? If you don't mind me asking. Yes, Gailey. Gailey, I was born in America, in Wilmington, Delaware. Yes, the home of Joe Biden. Yes. And I came to Grenada from South Africa. I stayed 1 year, and then I left. No, I stayed, 1 year, and then I went to East Africa and lived in Rwanda. And then I came back to Grenada and became a dual citizen. So I'm a dual citizen. I'm a citizen of Grenada. I'm married. I divorced. I'm almost 2 years divorced. August will be 2 years. And that's it. So I came to Grenada from South Africa, stayed with the East Africa, came back, but I was born in America. And now we live in St. Lucia. Yes. I'm going to learn me some Creole. I'm over here going to learn me some Creole and write my book. That's my job this year. Thank you for asking, Gailey. Please feel free to ask me any kind of questions. I'm an open book. Everybody knows it. Ask away, because we're happy to have you. Yes. Let me see, but where's your birthplace? Okay, and then Gailey also said by Queens Park and the Green Bridge. So wait a minute, you've been to Grenada, or you say, because you know a little something. It's like you've been there before. Are you Grenadian? Tell me, where you from, Gailey? Because you know something. Damali said, I forgot the time difference. I got the alarm clock set wrong. I got to remember it's 3. And then remember, we don't have daylight savings time. So in a minute, y'all will be going back to your regular time, and then we'll be the same. So for 6 months, we're 1 hour apart. And then for 6 months, we the same. So y'all the one got to keep in touch, because we don't have daylight savings. Yes, but I'm grateful for what little knowledge from you I capture and press. Well, honey, we feeding off each other, because y'all be feeding me too. You did it for the last couple of weeks. You had us all in here. Yes, class was in session. Gailey said, did you know of a Mr. D. Riggs? A Grenadian writer. He's a YouTuber. Look him up. I will look him up, and I guarantee you I'm going to know him. I know quite a few authors in Grenada, but I always got to see their faces first. They'll know me. They'll say, hey, Natural, but I'm going to look him up. I will. Is he Mr. D. Riggs? That sounds very, Mr. D. Riggs. That sounds very familiar. Grenadian writer. He's a YouTuber. Well, Grenada Gary have a nice long chapter in my book, because they the longest 10 years. I'm going to look him up. Mr. D. Riggs. I will. Yep, I surely will. I'm going to look him up as soon as I'm done with you guys. Put me some food on. And then I lived there 17 years. I knew it. You sound just like a Grenade. You did. So when did you leave? He from Happy Hill area. My good friend is a Rasta man. His name is Chester. Chester Paul. P-A-U-L. I'm going to call Chester tonight to make sure he's okay, because he wasn't feeling well when I left. He's one of the elders. He lives right up in the fence, right there in Happy Hill. So I'm sure I know Mr. D. Riggs, because one thing about working in the market, Queen, when you work in the market, everybody on island comes up to you. when they come in the market. They come and introduce themselves, and I can't remember all of them. They remember me because it's only one natural on island. It's only one. Nobody looks like me in the market, so everybody knows me. But I won't remember all their names. But when I see them, I'm always greeting them. We hug, we sit down, we talk, and I can't remember all the names, but I guarantee you they know natural. Booth number 51 down in the Spice Mart. They call me African Lady. They're gonna know me, of course. You 17 years. Wow, why did you leave? It was time. See, after 10 years, it was time. So where are you now? You in the States, Canada, UK? Where you at, Gailey? 17 years. You got me beat. I did 10. Well, we can always go back. Happy Hill area. So listen, guys, we're over our hour. I really enjoyed myself. Gailey, thanks so much for bringing your energy. I want to thank everybody for the love. Get ready, y'all, because we gotta start the beach. We gotta start the Sulphur Springs. And there's some videos great go up. Y'all gonna see me at the cookout, the barbecue, mingling with the locals, watching them play football, soccer. Y'all already see my life. I ain't gonna leave y'all out of nothing. I think purchasing the car goes up tomorrow. Y'all will see that. Check it out, okay? Love and respect, beautiful people. Please, thumbs up if you haven't. Please, subscribe if you haven't, and please share the video. Until we meet again, check out you Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are the days I'm uploading, and they already in there. They going up 6 in the morning. So y'all check them out. You got some good footage coming. Y'all gonna get to see the beautiful everything and the pitons. Do y'all know the pitons? If you don't, look them up. To die for. That volcanic and the earth that's around, just beautiful. Wait a minute, let me go back and get this name because Mr. D. Riggs. Okay, I'm going, y'all. Love and respect, and until we meet next time.